Have you ever seen a koala give a speech? Or a koala ride a motorcycle? Or maybe a koala playing basketball? Well, now you can. These images were created by Dolly AI with the help of machine learning. Machine learning, just like many things in life, is something that we constantly hear about, but aren't quite sure what it is. But don't worry, your boy's got you covered. In this video, I'll be talking about what is machine learning, how it works, what are some common examples of machine learning, 3 things you should know about machine learning, and finally, how machine learning is going to help AI take over the world. With machine learning, you can do cool stuff like this. I make such a great Iron Man, right? That deepfake was actually done using deep learning, which is a subset of machine learning. But what is machine learning? Let me explain in 30 seconds. Machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence which uses statistics and historical data to teach machines how to recognize patterns and make logical decisions. To do this, the machines would consider the features and variables within the data and compare it with known outcomes. For example, here's a cat. You can say that from the fur, ears, short legs, and whiskers. But here's a dog with the same exact features. We can differentiate them with the knowledge that we hold as humans, but machines can't do that. But with machine learning and sufficient data, the machines will be able to identify the differences and similarities to predict which is which. To make things simple, machine learning is where machines, with some help from humans, will be able to build models to predict the next potential outcome of an action. Some common examples of machine learning could be Siri, which uses machine learning to understand what you're saying and give out great responses. Give out okay-ish responses. Amazon's recommendation system also uses machine learning to suggest products based on your historical data, which would allow them to take your money and create a potential real-life supervillain. Some modern examples could be Dolly AI, which is a tool that can be used to create highly creative images, like the ones I showed you earlier. Another example would be ChatGPT, which has been all over the news lately because of its revolutionary capabilities to answer questions, debug codes, manipulate data, and so much more. But a more common example would be the recommendation system on this very platform. Have you ever wondered how YouTube continues to show you the type of content that you always like? Well, to do this, YouTube takes your historical data to analyze the type of content you generally skip through and the type of content you enjoy watching. And now that you're here already, how about you hit that like button to show YouTube it's done a great job. Now that we've got the basics covered, here are 3 things you should know about machine learning. Number 1, machine learning can be applied in every single industry. With all the examples I mentioned earlier, machine learning continues to revolutionize not just tech, but also finance, healthcare, education, and every single industry. It's now possible for companies to identify what their customers like, which would help them to develop strategies to improve business, which would of course mean more money. Number 2, data science and machine learning are not really new concepts. They've been around since the 1950s when Alan Turing wanted to answer the question, can machines think? And I go as far as to say that the first ever data scientist that I've ever known was Chandler Bing.
I got a job interview. It's kind of a big deal too. It's a lot more money and I'd be doing data reconfiguration and statistical factoring.
Wait, I think I know someone who does that.
Me, I do that.
So, with massive improvements in data science since that episode of Friends, and the rapid growth of more and more data, machine learning has continued to grow, and I believe that it will continue to be more efficient, accessible, and convenient as they evolve. Number 3, machine learning is just a tool. Machine learning should not be used as an alternative to humans and simply just a tool to aid them in their decision making to make their lives a bit easier. So, is machine learning and AI going to take over the world? Some people believe that AI is going to replace humans at every aspect of life, while others, including myself, believe that human emotions cannot be copied and pasted into machines. We have to understand that at the end of the day, regardless of how impressive these technologies get, there will always be humans at its core. So, I think we're good. If you like this video, check out my very first one by clicking here.